So I was sitting here at the kitchen table this morning and reading out of An Unknown World by Jacob Needleman. And I was just reading to myself, and Jacob Needleman just passed away a few weeks ago. And I bought a lot of his books, his used books. And I was reading along and came across this quote about Genesis and science. And when I come across really interesting quotes, I'm a homeschooling dad, and I'll just read them out loud and just ask the kids what they think of it. There really is no specific answer I'm looking for. It's just that the quote is so powerful, it speaks to me, that it needs to be spoken aloud. I don't know, maybe it's just the chaos of it all in 2023. It's philosophy, it's religion. But anyway, I'm going to read the quote. I enjoyed reading it to my 13-year-old son, and I'm going to play with this, and I'm going to read it into the camera and put it out there on YouTube and just see where it goes. So here we go. This is Jacob Needleman. In the words of one outstanding scholar, the book of Genesis tells us that, quote, "The world, in spite of its imposing appearance as a self-sufficient network of interconnections and causal laws, is a mystery hanging in the void. Whatever we can explain, and that is quite a lot, by definition, only refers to relations within the world. The world as a whole remains mysterious, but ultimately it is God who is mysterious, and the world is his creation. Man, as a biophysical organism, is part of creation. But he is also more than that. In spite of his organic unity with creation, there is also a distance, a chasm, which separates the two. Man, as a biological organism, is immersed in the world. But he also confronts it in his consciousness. His conscience, his capacity for abstraction and language. To return to nature, that is, creation in the raw state, he opposes culture, creation transformed and perfected. The human response to the world is twofold. Like other animals, man is an integral and dependent part or victim of nature. But, unlike the animals, he is actively and creatively responsive. He beholds the world and forms mental images, ideas, and abstract concepts of it. The Greeks called this theoria. He also consciously and purposefully interferes with nature. To this end, he, as it were, transcends nature by artificially prolonging his hands. He fashions tools for himself and becomes homo faber, man the maker. In biblical language, all this would simply be expressed by saying that man is a link in the order of creation. That he was created together with the other animals on the sixth day, but that he also has in him the divine spirit, created in the image of God. He conceives of the specifically human quality in himself, of that which sets him apart, over and above the rest of creation, as his divine likeness. He is, in fact, a miniature God. Within his human limits, he creates like God. By creating culture out of nature, man truly emancipates himself from his natural state. He is no longer victimized by nature, nor blindly preying upon it, but in his hands, like primeval chaos in the hands of God, nature becomes a raw material to be fashioned according to an idea and a purpose." Unquote. So Needleman goes on to say, thus, when scientism denies purpose in the cosmos, it is nothing less than man himself denying his very own existence or very own essential being. So I thought that was interesting. There's authority in it. there's myth in it, and it's about our creation. So, thanks for watching.